Another morning, no applause in the air, just breath in my chest and weight to bear. No headline story, no myth to defend, just patterns I practice again and again.
Yeah, late 20s with a ledger of lessons, counted in pressure, not counted in mentions. Internet prophets keep selling directions. I trust what I tested, intangible sections. Sweat in the fabric, dirt on the denim. Real conversations, not filtered momentum. I build understanding from trial and error, not borrowed hysteria, not borrowed agenda. I learned that emotion and order collide. Heat in the blood, but a code is a guide. Part of me wants to react and erupt. Part of me pauses, adjusts and disrupts. The friction inside is the forge of the frame. Not chasing applause, I am shaping my name. Experience etched in the back of my brain. Repetition, repetition again.
No shortcut route, no sudden fame, just daily doubt, refining aim.
I repeat till the rhythm remembers my will. Fall then I rise even still. Not loud with the hunger, but hunger is real. Built from the cycles I choose to fulfill. No fantasy feed, no digital spin. I trust what I live in my skin. Again and again and again I begin. That's how the strength settles in. I lost something heavy I cannot replace. A presence that time will not erase. Love once vivid as summer air. Now lives as memory everywhere. Not clinging in weakness, not begging return, but carrying lessons that continue to burn. Grief is a teacher that sharpens the sight. Shows you what matters when day meets the night. Yeah, I move with ambition but quiet in tone. No need to broadcast the seeds I have sown. Up a direction is part of the plan, but not at the cost of the core of the man. There's value and trust from a circle that's small. More than a million who don't know it all. Roles that I carry with care. Somebody's hope is attached to my share.
Breathe in, hold steady. Breathe out, continue.
Yeah. Discipline talks when emotion complains. They argue inside like conflicting domains, but neither is enemy, both are required. Fire needs structure, or all is expired. So I let them debate, but I stay at the helm. Captain of conscience, responsible realm. I choose every action, I own every scar. No blame in the distance, no curse in the star. Yeah, I'm shaped by the days that nobody sees. Early departures and late guarantees. Small repetitions that stack in the years. Stacking the courage and quiet frontiers. If purpose is distant and narrow the span, handle the hour in front of the man. Brick at the brick though, the skyline is far. That's how foundations are. I repeat till the rhythm remembers my will. Fall then I rise even still. Not loud with the hunger, but hunger is real. Built from the cycles I choose to fulfill. No fantasy feed, no digital spin. I trust what I live in my skin. Again and again and again I begin. That's how the strength settles in.
No grand arrival, no instant win, just another morning, and I begin.
Office elevators, coded behavior, handshake favors, hidden in layers, metrics and meetings, strategic agreements, smiles to conceal the unsaid disagreements. I read the room like a book half burned. Every promotion is quietly earned, not through noise but through repeat results. Calm in the face of impulse and insults. They flex with projections, curated perception. Online persona shaped by deception. I stand in attention, I don't overreact. Observe every clause in the social contract. Some want attention, some want control. Some trade their values to play a role. I move with intention, I measure the cost. Never confuse being loud with being boss.
Pressure applied, character shown, friction revealed, truly grown.
When the world leans in, I don't fall apart. Heat in my chest, but ice in my art. Not here to conquer, not here to hide. I stand in the tension, I let it refine. No need to shout just to prove I exist. I tighten the focus, unclench the fist. Friction in plain sight, clear as the day. It sharpens the edges, it shows me the way. Comments and critique disguises concern. Watching to see how fast I'll burn. But years of repetition build thicker skin. Not numb to the feeling, just strong within. Emotion in order, start clashing again. impulse is loud, but restraint is a friend. I feel the surge when ego is pressed, but wisdom desires what deserves or is next. Flows without explanation. Some smiles hide quiet competition, but distance is part of intelligent living. Not every arena deserves my giving. Trust over rating, respect over fame. I don't chase circles that don't know my name. My value isn't based on a trending debate. It's measured in promises kept when it's late.
Let it press, let it test, stand the line, chest to chest, no retreat, no pretense, hold the line with intent. Let it press, let it test, stand the line, chest to chest, no retreat, no pretense, hold the line with intent.
Responsibility weighs, but it stabilizes. Give structure when chaos rises. I represent more than personal gain. Family name carried through pleasure and pain. The friction is proof that I'm truly engaged. Not hiding from life in the digitally stage. Performance, I show up daily, consistent and clear. And I've been in from envy, not ruled by fear. Ambition is quiet, but far from small. I aim for the summit, but answer each call. Attention exists, I don't dramatize. I analyze angles, adjust and revise. Growth isn't smooth, it's earned in debate. What forces the challenge to shape your state? When the world leans in, I don't fall apart. Heat in my chest, but ice in my heart. Not here to conquer, not here to hide. I stand in the tension, I let it refine. No need to shout just to prove I exist. Tighten the focus, unclench the fist. Friction in plain sight, clear as the day. It sharpens the edges, it shows me the way.
The world applies pressure. I answer with form, not hardened by anger, but steadily formed. But steadily formed. But steadily formed.
They hand you metrics before you know your name. Pre-written scripts for a pre-written game. Numbers flashing like that truth in disguise, expecting you to chase what they advertise.
They sell a ladder already assigned. Step in position, don't question the climb. Timeline, pressure by 29. Where's your house, your spouse, your rising line?
Comparison culture, polished illusion. For the success, your high resolution. Scrolling achievements that look so clean. Behind every highlight, there's something unseen. I studied the pattern, the social demand. Handshake plans drawn in corporate saying. Titles and labels designed to impress, but MPF built on borrowed success. I'm not anti-growth, I'm anti-mask. Question the motive behind the task. If I build it's built from a grounded core, not chasing applause from a distant floor.
Expectation
Apply from outside,
but self-definition
it's something you decide.
I won't inherit a standard that isn't mine.
Won't damn my spine for a borrowed shine.
Success redefined in my own design.
Trust over noise every single time. Them debate what a real man proves. Time moved by the code I choose.
Yeah, family dinners with subtle advice. Stability first, don't roll the dice. Concerning the voice, I know it's love, but love can still try to overshove. Phrase measuring life by annual pay. Conversations drifting that way. I listen, I nod, but deep inside I refuse to let their metrics decide.
Not rebellion, not reckless pride, just clarity fortified inside. I've seen men rich but spiritually thin, chasing validation, they'll never win. Experience taught me the hidden cost of chasing an origin, losing the cause. If purpose is traded for public acclaim, you gain the applause but misplace the aim. Pause,
Breathe,
filter,
choose. Not every expectation is an enemy, but every expectation must be examined.
So I build with patience, brick by brick. Skill refined until it sticks. Repetition heavy, foundation deep. Promises made that I actually keep. The world can rank what it wants to rank, but character isn't in a public bank. Reputation fades if it's only skin. Integrity echoes from within.
There's tension in and walk in the narrower lane. Less external praise, more internal gain. But peace grows strong where comparison dies. Inhibition matures when ego subsides. I'm climbing, yes,
but on chosen ground.
no need to echo the loudest sound. My worth not tied to trending views. I walk by the standards I refuse.
I won't inherit a standard that isn't mine. Won't bend my spine for a borrowed shine. Success redefined in my own design. Trust over noise every single time. Let them debate what a real man proves. I move by the code.
I choose different scale, same sky. My path, my why.
Every direction close another door. Every yes erased it before. You don't notice it while you advance, but growth is a quiet form of distance.
I chose the long road, disciplined pace. Late nights refined and no public chase. While others gathered in familiar rooms, I studied alone with deliberate moves. Group chats faded without a fight. Invites decreased over time, not spite. Different priorities, different speed. Same city map, but a different need. No villain here, no dramatic split. Just subtle drift, bit by bit. They bonded over shared routine. I bonded with goals they couldn't see. You can't demand, they understand. A vision not held in their own hand. So distance formed without debate. No slam doors, just altered weight. I made the call, no one to blame. But every game rewrites the frame. Every choice has a shadow behind it. Something you keep, something you forfeit. Past diversion, the silence grows. That's how the price of direction shows. I won't complain, I signed the line. But lost walks parallel to design. Romance once warm turned undefined. She wanted presence, I wanted time. Not absence of care, not lack of heart. Just misaligned chapters from the start. She said you're here but somewhere else. I was building structure within myself, trying to stabilize what I could be before promising eternity. No betrayal, no cruel goodbye. Just two mature souls asking why. Timing matters as much as will. Love needs space, but presence still. I chose the grind of internal repair. She chose a partner already there. And both were right in separate ways. That's how adulthood rearranges days. Growth expands, arms can't hold everything at once. Choosing isn't heroic, it's selective. And selection always excludes. Family events I sometimes miss. Not out of ego, not dismissed, but energy ration with careful thought. Time is the rarest thing I've got. Some interpret focus as retreat. Some call boundaries incomplete. But if I fracture to satisfy, I compromise the man I try. Loss isn't loud, it's gradual space. Empty chairs in a crowded place. Photos I scroll with a measured stare. Moments live when I wasn't there, yet I don't rewrite what I've done, because regret can't outrun the clarity that built the spine. Every absence was part of the line. I carry them in memory's room. Not as guilt, not as doom, just chapters closed by conscious hand to build the life I chose to stand. And if the cost is fewer ties with deeper truth behind my eyes, then I accept the quiet truth. You can't keep all versions of you. Every choice has a shadow behind it. Something you keep, something you forfeit. Past diversion, the silence grows. That's how the price of direction shows. I won't complain, I signed the line. Lost walks parallel to design.
erase what's gone. I integrate it. Weight doesn't stop movement, it refines it. Morning light through a narrower frame. Same address, but it don't feel the same. Rooms hold echoes I don't resist. I let them exist, I let them persist. No rewriting what used to be. No fantasy, reconciliation plea. Just honest space where memory stands. Not in my throat, steady in my hands. People think pain should fade with time. Like distance automatically makes it fine. But loss is laid, it reorganizes. It reshapes priorities, rearranges sizes. What mattered loud now matters less. What felt small now carries depth. I speak less often, listen more. Grief adjusted my inner core. I don't chase closure, I build composure, piece by piece. Forward exposure, I'm moving with it, not over it. Carrying weight that sobers it. Every step calibrated, slow, not dramatic, just steady flow. The past still lives, I let it stay, but it doesn't dictate my next day. I used to measure strength by speed, how fast I could detach and lead. Now I measure it by how I hold what's unfinished, what went cold. I kept the letters not to rewind, but to remind what shaped my mind. Love once lived in tangible form, now it lives as internal norm. Friends I lost to diverging aims, I don't reduce them to blame. We shared a season, built the face, those foundations still raised. The way I speak, the way I plan, the way I steady my own hand. Nothing wasted if you extract the lesson embedded in the fact. Weight on the chest, bread regulated, loss acknowledged, path navigated. You don't get over what was real, you grow around. Yeah, I train my mind like muscle fiber. Under pressure, growing tighter. Repetition builds alignment, not excitement, refinement. Some days heavy, some days clear, but discipline outlasts fear. I don't perform resilience loud, I practice it without a crowd. There's ambition in this restraint, not flashy, not pain to faint. I aim higher but not to escape what shaped my spine, what gave it shape. If I succeed it won't erase the ones I love, the empty space. It will include them in the rise, integrated in my stride. Because the goal isn't to forget, it's to evolve without regret. To carry memory without collapse, to move ahead with conscious steps. I lost, yes, but I remain. Not untouched, but not in chains. Forward, steady, eyes aware. What I lost is still right there. I'm moving with it, not over it. Carrying weight that sobers it. Every step calibrated, slow, not dramatic, just steady flow. The past still lives, I let it stay, but it doesn't dictate my next day. In motion. Way became structure, structure became vision, vision turned inward, then outward with precision. Didn't stream me, it sharpened the aim. Filter distractions, refine the flame. Not chasing status, not chasing noise, just deeper control of internal pause. I used to want proof in the public square, now I want mastery, nobody sees there. Skill in the silence of early rise, craft perfected before sunrise. Repetition heavy, ego light, long-term lens extended sight. I build in layers, thought by thought, measured in lessons, but years of talk. Lost our urgency without panic, ambition clean, not frantic. If time is
is limited, I won't pretend. I'll invest it where returns transcend. No loud declaration, no flashy claim. Progress compounding without the fame. Slow climb, steady line, quiet goals that align. No need to broadcast design. Work speaks fine, every step back, breathing fine. Let's return to sharpen mind. I don't race, I refine. That's the quiet ascent of mind. Here's look sideways, ask what's next. I answer simple, keep it complex. Expansion isn't always wide. Sometimes it's depth multiplied. I study markets, human behavior, patterns of trust, long-term favor, experience beating online trends, real world lessons over pretend. Not anti-tech, not anti-speed, but grounded first in what I need. Integrity, compounding interest, not addicted to instant impress. The older I get, the less I chase, the more I value sustainable base. Energy placed where it multiplies, not where approval quickly dies. Vision, discipline, execution, repeat. I want legacy in subtle ways, stability built across decades, not viral spikes that fade by noon, but impact humming in tune. Responsibility expands with reach, influence measured by how I teach, by how I treat those under my care, by how I show up when life's unfair. Ambition isn't hunger, wow, destruction focus reconcile with memory of what I lost, understanding every cause. So I climb but not alone, carrying history in my tone. Each success includes the past, rooted deep so it can last. The quiet rise don't make a scene, but it reshapes what success means. Not loud, not rushed, not undefined, just purpose aligned with disciplined mind. Steady line, slow climb, goals that align. Steady line, to broadcast design. Don't need to broadcast design. Every setback, redefine. Every setback, redefine mine. I don't race, I refine. That's the part in the center of mine. Weight transform into direction. Direction sustains through reflection.
Used to share plans at the corner cafe. Now the tone shifts in what they say. Compliments wrapped in a careful grin. Questions edged with a hint of spin. Must be nice, said light and thin, but weight in the air, settling in. Energy subtle, temperature bends. Success rearrange, age the shape of friends. I never flex what I couldn't defend. Built my skill where that trends don't extend. Late nights refining the lines I designed. Now the payoff aligning with time. Visibility rising, presence expanding. Respect organic, not demand driven. Numbers climbing, but deeper than that. Consistency stacking, impact on impact. I didn't change lanes, I elevated standards. When you grow steady, the room can't handle it. If my rise makes you uneasy, that's gravity, not greed. I earned every level you're seeing through discipline and seed. No shortcuts taken, no persona faking. If pressure builds around me, it's proof of what I'm making. Some start measuring, subtle compare. Scanning my progress like it's unfair, but I remember who I was. Grinding alone without applause, same hunger, refined intent. Every move carefully spent, I don't broadcast every game.
increased time allocated with surgical care. Less availability, more aware. You can't demand a version of me that existed pre-clarity. Growth costs comfort, that's the fee. Not ego, just priority. And I won't shrink to soothe your doubt. Won't dim the glow to help you out. If my shine reflects your fear, that mirrors yours, keep it clear. I root for all, but I won't stall my expansion to make you feel tall. Hello, apology, no hostility, just trajectory and stability. Jealousy whispers behind polite praise, but I decode patterns, read the haze. I stay composed, no need to react. My work ethic answers back. Every milestone deeply earned, every lesson painfully learned. I respect the climb you didn't see, that's why I value it differently. Some make mine, set sharp and craft, blueprint internal, no vocal to grab. Structured inside, not a public charge. I built the engine part by part. If they call it pride, I call it proof. Confidence rooted in honest truth. I don't step heavy to make noise, I step precise and claim my point. Success is only at certain heights, but cleverly brightens internal sights. If tension forms when I advance, that just growth, disrupting stance. I won't descend to ease a stare. I ascend because I'm prepared, and if that triggers doubt in you, there's work you need to do. If my rise makes you uneasy, that's gravity, not greed. I earn every level you're seeing through discipline and speed. No shortcuts taken, no persona faking. If pressure builds around me, it's proof for what I'm making. Growth shifts rule, not my value, just the altitude.
Ambition in one hand, your hand in the other. Balance isn't passive, it's built, not discovered. Long days stretching into the night, deadlines pressing focus tight. Phone on silent, no on flight, but your name stays in my sight. Calendar full, mind engaged, opportunities scaling stage by stage, but none of it means what it could. If I lose, what anchors me good? I've seen men trade one for a claim when the world misplaced their name. I refuse that hollow exchange where love is sacrificed for range. You never asked me to slow my climb, never questioned the hours of grind. You said build it right, build it true, and somehow that rebuilt me too. Not competition, not condition, your addition to my vision. I don't rise away from you, I rise aligned with you. Every goal I pursue still leaves room for you. Success without connections, then heaving faith if love don't win. So I expand, but I include everything that starts with you. Travel schedule, shifting zones, different cities, different phones, but distant measured isn't threat when trust is structured, deeply set. You understand the weight I carry, the standards I refuse to bury, and I respect the life you hold. Your separate fire, separate goal. This isn't merging into one or losing self when day is done. We move distinct but intertwined through discipline and steady minds. You don't need saving, I don't need fixing. We're not filling voids or mixing. Broken has to feel complete. We're whole and choosing meet ambition, affection, parallel direction. I learned from loss what not to waste. Moments felt but never chased. So when I'm home, I'm fully there. Don't have attention split in air. Quality over conscious display. Present strong in a grounded way. I'd rather one honest hour with you than empty praise from a crowded view. Yeah. If I grow larger in public spaces, not to outrun your embrace, it's to build a life with pressure shared, with futures are consciously prepared. And if success demands a cost, I measure first what could be lost. No trophy worth, relational fraction, no status with emotional capture. Know my weakness, know my chain, your clarity cutting through the strain. You remind me who I am, beyond the brand, beyond the plan. So when I
align with you. Every goal I pursue still leaves room for you. Success without connections thin, even faith if love don't win. So I expand, but I include everything that starts with you. True trajectory, shared gravity, chosen daily, not dependency. True trajectory, shared gravity, chosen daily, not dependency. Reserve the table, no spectacle scene. Closed circle, only energy clean. No flashing status, no proving the point. Just shared presence, pressure annoying. Suits off slightly, ties undone. Work week carry, but work week one. Laughter layered with subtle respect. Stories we live, not stories we project. Glass raised high, not to forget, but to honor the weight we've already met. Every scar earned honestly, every win built properly. Music comes, but we don't drown. Feet on floor, we stay grounded down. Celebration isn't denial of stress. It's structured joy in success. We don't escape what we build, we pause so we don't break.
Read between the climb for clarity's sake.
This ain't losing control, it's restoring the soul. A calibrated night where discipline rolls. We earn this air, we earn this ease. No chaos here, just room to breathe. Conversations richer now, less about how and more about why. What we protect, who we provide, how we expand without losing pride. No competition at this height, each man steady in his right. Success measured in depth of trust, not who impresses the crowd the most. Phones down more than they're up, presence poured inside each cup. We talk growth, we talk strength, we talk lessons drawn from pain. No need for volume to define the strength, and keeping lines aligned. A quiet night across the room says more than any loud costume. Joy without noise,
Rest.
without collapse.
If you never pause, you mistake exhaustion for ambition.
Tomorrow morning, back to task, back to standards that I ask of myself and no one else. Self-accountable wealth, but tonight we balance scale. Celebrate without derail, because restraint makes pleasure pure, and grounded minds endure. No reckless spiral, no regret, no blurred lines we forget. Just calibrated human grace, shared within a trusted space. The world outside still complex, deadlines, market, social checks, but here we breathe without disguise. Strength reflected in calm eyes. This ain't losing control, it's restoring the soul. A calibrated night where discipline rolls. We earn this air, we earn this ease. No chaos here, just room to breathe.
Everything calibrated, nothing wasted, whole parts alive. Now watch it accelerate, yeah.
Years in the making, no overnight spark. Built in the daylight, refined in the dark. Skill set laid, deliberated pace. Now every move lands in its place. No scattered effort, no fractured aim. No chasing noise for temporary fame. Energy rooted with surgical care. Precision embedded in every affair. Loss gave depth, love gave frame. Discipline, sharpen the flame. Social tension, hardened skin. Now execution flows from within. No second guessing the chosen route. Doubt, process filtered out. Every decision backed by proof. Experience layer like bulletproof truth. Mind clear, yeah. Vision sharp, yeah. Pressure high, steady heart.
This is when the pieces click. Not luck, just years
type of breathing smooth, no waste of motion in what I choose. Delegation clean, circle strong, right people place where they belong. I don't micromanage, I multiply, trust the team and amplify. Leadership grown from lived demand, our theory I don't understand. Money flows but purpose first, expansion plan, never cursive. Growth comes in structure right now, hollow hyper, anchor height. I study data, read the room, predict the ship before the boom. Strategic patience paying off, now results speak without a cough. No ego spike when praise appears, no collapse when market is, because identity isn't tied to trending graphs that swell and slide. I operate above the wave, stable under what I gave. The engine hums, composed, contained, power, discipline unchained. Focus tighten, output heighten, no confusion, full execution. People watching, trying to code how we move without overload, because I filtered years ago what to feed and what to let go. Ambition clean, no frantic chase, no acceleration as its place. When foundations deep and wide, speed becomes a steady glide. Every chapter led to this, every scar part of the mix. I didn't skip what shaped the spine, that's why the summer feels aligned. But this ain't peak that burns too bright, this is sustained instruction might. I don't flare and fade away, I build systems that stay. Total alignment, mind and grind, love and drive intertwined. Lost integrated vision set, future clear, no regret. This is output at its best, calm intensity in the chest. Not explosive, more refined, maximum force control design.
After the noise, after the climb, what remains is who you call mine.
Rooms got bigger, views got wide, but peace was never in the skyline. Contract signed, expansion plan, still felt the need to hold your hand. Not for rescue, not for fear, but because your presence clarifies here. When everything moves at amplified pace, you slow my pulse without losing grace. I've seen applause fade in a week, heard strong men admit they feel weak. When the crowd disperses, lights withdraw, what's left defines the core of all. And I don't measure worth in cheers, I measure it in shared years, and conversations laid and real, and how we listen, how we feel.
My possession, not obsession, chosen daily with intention. I return to you by choice, not because I lost my voice, not because I need escape, but because you shape my shape. Success expands but love refines, cause the excess from the lines. When the world grows loud and large, you reset the charge.
We've argued growth, we've tested strain, we felt the pressure of ambition's weight. Schedules tight and tension real, two strong wills that never kneel. But that friction made us see love ain't passive energy, it's calibrated, compromise, true deliver without disguise. You call me out when ego swells, remind me who I am as well. Not the brand, not the plan, but the discipline and grounded man. And I do the same when doubt appears, shield your mind from borrowed fears. Not by control or tight embrace, but steady support and shared space. Not need, not change, but choice again.
I don't love you to fill a void, I loved you before success deployed, before expansion, before acclaim, before the world learned my name. And if tomorrow shift the scale, markets dip or ventures fail, I won't recalculate my heart. You were there from the start, because love like this is built with spine, independent yet aligned. You don't shrink when I ascend, you don't compete, you comprehend. And I don't dim your separate fire, we both expand, we both aspire. Parallel strength, mutual rise, clear that trust, no disguise. So after peaks and structure drive, after proving I can thrive, I come back not to collapse, but to integrate the maps. Ambition sharp but anchor to every road still leads to you. Not dependency, just true home is chosen and their move. Return to you by choice, not because I lost my voice, not because I need escape, but because you shape my shape. Success expands but love refines, cause the excess from the lines. When the world grows loud and large, you reset the charge.
felt human, still felt small under the weight of it all. I buried dreams I couldn't save, stood composed beside a grave, carry memory like quiet flame, not to burn but to remain. I felt ambition pull me high, watched certain friendships fall aside, felt love, stress, restrain, and choose to stay through pain. No chapter clean, no art complete, just lessons forming under my feet, experience carved in the bone, wisdom grown from what I've known. No borrowed quotes, no trending creed, just lived out truth in thought and deed. I trust what time has taught my spine, more than noise from online. Joy and grief share the room, gain and loss make the tune. This is life in full design, not perfect but it's mine. Every scar and every climb intertwined in time. I don't edit out the fall, I breathe through it all, not chasing flawless skies, just honoring the rise. I don't edit out the fall, I breathe through it all, not chasing flawless skies, just honoring the rise. There were nights I doubted path, measured effort against aftermath, asked if discipline was worth the cost, if something vital had been lost. But every try refined a lens, showed me where endurance bends and where it doesn't break it all when rooted deep and standing tall. I've seen the world reward the skies, watch shallow things rapidly rise, but depth survives the shifting wave. Integrity outlives the rave, so I build slow and I build wide, not from ego, not from pride, but from responsibility. On from seeds deliberately sown. The love I hold is not a chain, not anesthesia for the pain. It's clarity when vision blurs, it's mutual strength when doubt occurs. And even when the future shifts, when fate rearranges gifts, I'll stand aware, not in denial. Life ain't a sprint, it's a trial. Breathe in, breathe out, stay present, no doubt. I don't need a flawless end or universal applause to ascend. If a few can say I stood as steady as I said I would, if trust outweighs public score, if I protected what I swore, if I love without control and discipline my role, then that is wealth beyond display. That is meaning earned each day. Now flashy peaks that fade by noon, but quiet strength and tune. I'll keep expanding where I can, keep refining in the man, not to escape what life will bring, but to fully feel everything. Because this road is rough and wide, beauty woven with the tide, lost in laughter side by side. No